At David's Bridal, love is in every stitch. From the initial sketch to the final details, each style is designed with exquisite craftsmanship. Turn those prom dreams into reality with David's Bridal. Every prom dress features handcrafted details filled with love. Create the perfect prom look in person with the help of their expert stylists, and feel David's Bridal's commitment to making everyone feel special, no matter their budget. Sign up for Diamond Loyalty to save 15% on your first purchase. Earn points towards special rewards and more at davidsbridal.com.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. Learn more at ibm.com/productivity. IBM. Let's create.
The Quarter Pounder with cheese had many great things. Maple-flavored griddle cakes isn't one of them. McDonald's breakfast comes first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I thought diabetics couldn't eat that.
Do you even exercise?
Check your sugars, darling.
You need to get fit.
Stop eating so many sweets.
You should really watch
That's
what
how you lose a
I heard it's preventable.
Sit around on
You did it to yourself.
For people with diabetes, one little comment is never just one little comment. Join Abbott and let's end diabetes prejudice. Find out how at AboveBias.com.
This is Jenny Garth from I Do Part 2. You could have lost 10 pounds already if you started 1 month ago. So are you ready to start today? Find out if weight loss meds are right for you in just 3 minutes at tryfh.com.
Tryfh.com.
Results vary based on start weight and adherence to diet, exercise, and program goals. Data based on independent study sponsored by Future Health. Future Health is not a healthcare services provider. Meds are prescribed at provider's discretion.
Second date update.
If you put something on your dating profile or your dating app and everybody thinks it's a joke, but it's 100% serious, what are you supposed to do?
Just go with it.
You roll with it, or do you correct them every time?
Laugh at yourself a little bit.
For example, on my JDate profile, I wrote, "My mom made this dating account without my permission because she is that desperate for me to find love."
Wait, after you made the profile, you didn't take that part? I thought she did make it for you.
She did. And then I took it over and I was like, I didn't make this. My mom did.
Oh, but you went with it still.
I did.
Interesting.
The women did not think it was funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not a woman, so I think it's funny.
Yeah. And one of our listeners.
Saw the truth in it.
Bro to bro. That's hilarious.
One of our listeners knows exactly what it's like to be misunderstood on the dating apps. His name is Mike. So, Mike, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, how you guys doing?
It did say in your email that women do not believe what's written on your bio is actually real. What's on there?
So, yeah, I put on my profile that I'm a Karjitsu expert.
A what?
Karjitsu.
Karjitsu.
Not jiu-jitsu.
No.
See, Brooke, this is why people get confused. Even just the word doesn't make any sense to people.
What does it mean? You grapple with automobiles?
Well, everyone thinks it's a made-up term, right? Yeah. But I do it. It's a real sport. And I sent you guys a video clip in my email.
Yeah, I do have the video clip that you sent. Let me take a second to show my co-host because they have not seen this yet. Are you ready to look?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen this.
Oh, they're doing jiu-jitsu inside a car.
They're fighting in a car, doors closed. Oh my God, they're in the back seat now.
So this is how it works, right? At the start of the match, you have 2 people sit in the driver's seat and 1 in the passenger seat.
Okay.
So now once the match starts, both fighters, we just unbuckle ourselves. And we just attempt to get at the other person. We just attempt to subdue them in the vehicle.
Oh, this is like Brooke and her husband at makeout point.
Yeah, right when they park. It's like, seatbelts, get over here.
Who can pin the other?
I mean, spoiler, but I always win.
Yeah. I'd put money on you.
Okay, I mean.
5 minutes in and out, Brooke.
Is it frustrating that people don't know what this is, or are you okay with that?
Yeah, all the girls ask me about it.
Right.
And they get really confused.
Yeah, isn't that why you put it on your profile so you could send them videos of you sexily grappling with men?
Well, first of all, I put it on my profile because they ask you what your job is, right? And that's my job.
What? You make a living out of it.
Karjitsu expert.
Yeah, so I travel around internationally for this.
Cool.
Well, you know, slap boxing is huge in all these other countries right now, and people think it's hilarious in America, but it's like literally generating millions of dollars. Like,
there's lots of strange, unusual sports that people don't know about, and it's good that we have a backup plan for when our careers go down the drain.
Oh,
so
I'm going to do that pony prancing one where you act like a pony.
Yeah.
I like that one a
like
lot.
show horsing thing.
Yeah.
But how does this get into you and your date that you went on?
Yeah, so pretty much all the girls ask me about it, and they get really confused.
Yeah.
But Catherine, she said she's actually seen it online before.
Okay. And Catherine is the woman that we're going to be calling today.
You found the one person that knew what this was.
That's
cool.
cool.
So did she like take a huge interest on your date?
Yeah, that really helped me break the ice with it.
Okay.
Aww.
Where'd you go?
We went to a bar, and it was going all right. But things started getting a little out of hand when we started drinking.
Uh-oh.
In a fun way or a bad way?
Well, she basically stood up and said, my boyfriend will take anyone on in Karjitsu.
Oh, no. Oh, but she called you her boyfriend, so that's kind of cute, right? Do you like that or do you not like that?
No, I loved it.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
She actually pulled out her phone and showed these videos to a few tables.
Oh, so she was proud of you, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's not horrible.
But everyone was laughing.
It does look funny. Like,
the move from the front seat to the back seat was
pretty funny.
Yeah.
You roll into the back seat with another grown
Especially
man.
if you don't know jiu-jitsu. You don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
It's
just like rolling around fighting in a car.
Yeah, were you offended that there was laughter?
Well, I get it's kind of different when it looks unusual and a little funny. But I've been training for this for years, and I do make a decent amount of money from it. You know, like I'm living from it.
As long as it makes sense to you, that's all that matters, brother.
So, but I mean, did that ruin your date? Because it sounds so good. Like she called you boyfriend.
Yeah, but afterwards she realized that maybe she was getting a little bit out of control.
Okay. Maybe she's embarrassed?
No, well, she kept saying, you're mad. And like, really, I wasn't mad. But I was kind of getting annoyed that she kept telling me that I was.
I've really been there.
It really does.
You
all
are
my
bad.
relationships
I
are,
know.
yeah.
It's like, I'm really not.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to be if you keep saying that.
It really does sound like they're in a relationship already,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Oh, and the fact that she was like, look at my man.
That's
like,
why
a good thing.
you don't want to let her go. I understand why you reached out to us. What's happened since that night?
Pretty much, bro, she's not calling me.
Okay. All right. And do you have any idea why?
She might be embarrassed because she was a bit drunk, but, you know, I don't take anything about it. Like, I still think she's an amazing girl.
All right. Well, maybe you just need a chance to tell her that.
Yeah. Well, that's why I called. I hope you guys can get her on the line.
Oh.
All right.
Was that a threat? Because I don't want to make you mad or anything, dude.
Or do you want to?
No, I hope you're not mad.
He drives to the station. He's like, get in, Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do whatever you say here, Mike. We're just going to come back. We'll call Catherine for you, and we'll make sure that you get your second date update right after this, okay?
Buckle up, everyone.
All right, thanks.
All right, don't hurt me.
Second date update.
You're in the middle of a second date update, and we're going to find out how the couple is doing right after you hear part 2.
We've heard a lot of people's stories on this show, their professions, their interests and hobbies. This might be one of the strangest, though, because one of our listeners, Mike, is a professional Karjitsu fighter.
Yeah.
Or Karjitsu wrestler. I still don't know what the exact terminology is.
I think an artist like MMA, it's like a car artist.
Yeah.
A artist.
Whatever he is, he's a pro at it.
Yeah.
But somebody who was familiar with it and was proud of him was his date, Catherine.
A little too proud, Jeff.
Yeah, she was so proud that at the bar, she drunkenly stood up and challenged any man there to fight her boyfriend in Karjitsu. And that's where the fun kind of ended, because she began to sober up afterwards and started saying, "Are you mad at me that I told everybody about that and showed them the videos? Are you mad?" And he kept saying no, and she kept saying, "Yeah, I can tell you're mad at me. You're mad."
Yeah.
And that didn't go well. So now here we are, days later. She might be too embarrassed to talk to him again. At least that's what Mike thinks.
Mike, are you mad at us?
What? Oh, I get it.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Are you saying that?
We're here to help,
get
Mike.
it. I mean, if we don't get him a date.
Alexis knows.
So do you have any final thoughts before we call Catherine? Anything else that we should know?
Look, I really want to see her again. I mean, it's just really rare to find a girl who actually knows about this and who's probably going to be willing to support me through it. You know, she was literally my biggest cheerleader that night.
Oh, I could totally imagine her when you're in the middle of a match or whatever it is, her banging on the window cheering for you of the car. I see it.
Maybe she can get into the profession a little bit too if this works out. I'm going to dial her right now. Let's see if she picks up. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Catherine?
Yes. Who's this?
Hey, Catherine. We're a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffery in the Morning, and we're hoping to borrow just a few minutes of your time, if that's okay.
No.
Did you say no?
Oh,
that's funny.
You're allowed to.
Yeah, we don't get no very often, Catherine.
Right.
Can I ask? Can we ask why?
Can we ignore the no?
The thing is, we're not calling on behalf of us. We're actually calling on behalf of somebody you know, a guy named Mike that you went on a date with recently.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, does that change things? Do you want to talk to us now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, good.
That was quick.
Because we don't just call random people for no reason. This is part of a segment we do called Second Date Update.
Okay.
So,
sorry, I don't.
We're on a mission. We want to hook you back up with Mike.
Because he told us the story of what happened that night, and...
Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh. Are you embarrassed?
Okay,
it sounds like a fun night.
It was a fun night. I am embarrassed.
Okay.
I got too drunk.
Oh, that's fine. We've all been there.
He
Come
mentioned
on.
that you stood up at one point and challenged everybody in the bar to fight him in car jitsu.
Yeah.
I did do that.
Okay. Well, it sounds like maybe that wasn't the problem then with the night. We're trying to help Mike figure out if there was a specific reason that you've been avoiding him or not wanting to see him again.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what happened. I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
And so I told my roommate about the situation. But she didn't know what Jitsu was, so I showed her a few videos.
Yeah.
And she told me that I absolutely cannot date this guy.
Why?
Your roommate said
Why?
that?
No.
Has she battled him and lost in a fight? You can't date my mortal enemy.
He can throw a punch.
Yeah.
No, I mean, she made some valid points. You know, he's a professional fighter. And so he's going to get hurt. And if this turns into something more serious, I'm going to have to take care of him while he's hurt.
Well, isn't that every woman's dream, to take care of a man like a baby child until they're old?
Especially when they're a retired pro athlete. That's when they're at their peak.
Right.
They're so fun to be around.
Don't you think you're like way jumping the gun? Like, I mean, you were thinking about 25 steps down the line here.
I'm 100% jumping the gun, but I'm looking for something more long term. And so I fully admit, I'm like, all right, if we have kids, like I did that whole bit, if we have kids, how long is he going to be doing jitsu for? Like, he can't possibly sustain
get
that.
the kids in the jitsu, little baby seats in the back, and then they're fighting out of
Oh,
the
they
baby
could start
seats.
in those little driver cars they get when they're babies, you know?
No, I could see why you would have some concerns about the future of your guys' relationship, but we're not the people to defend that. The only person that can is Mike himself, and he just happens to be on the other line right now, waiting to talk to you.
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
yeah, he says.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, that's how this works,
You
Catherine.
did not tell me this.
Mike?
Yeah. Well, you're seriously not calling me because your roommate thinks it's too dangerous? Come on. Look, I've trained so hard for this. This is literally what I do every single day. I train hard not to get hurt. That's literally my main job, is not to get hurt.
Are you hearing that?
I understand that. You're doing fine right now, but maybe in the future, I don't know, someone wraps the seatbelt around your neck and pulls too hard. I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh.
I would never let that happen. Come on. I got this little counter thing that I do with my two thumbs. It works every single time.
Whoa.
Oh, wait, that can happen?
Don't give away your secrets to all the jitsu listeners who might be fighting you in the future. You don't want to give it away.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This is like way more violent than I expected it to be. Maybe she's...
See, that's what I'm saying. This is something I have to think about.
Oh, my God.
Okay, well...
I never realized
Now
that,
I
but
want to know.
She's concerned about your future there, Mike. Is this something that you see doing for, like, the rest of your life as a way to earn income?
You say you make money.
No, that's what she doesn't understand. I do have a backup plan.
Okay, what is it? What's your backup plan?
Like a ref?
Boat jitsu.
What'd you just say?
It's like
I'm sorry, what?
Boat jitsu.
Boat jitsu? You're going from car jitsu to boat jitsu?
Why does it seem more dangerous you could fall in the water?
No, it's definitely more safe because if you fall, you fall in the water.
Okay.
You drown in the water. What do you mean that's more safe?
Yeah.
Plus, on top of that, you have to wear a life vest.
Oh,
there
padded.
we go.
You know what?
The punches.
Boat jitsu, first thing, safety.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of like it.
Listen, boat jitsu versus car jitsu, I don't see how that's better.
I do think that we're all thinking way too long term here. The whole goal of this call is to just set you guys up on one more date. What do you think, Catherine? It's a date that we'll pay for if you're up for it.
I mean, if anything, he really likes you, and I think that's really sweet.
We might even do like a little day cruise just so that you can get a little preview of boat jitsu.
Do not put them on a boat together.
Well, I'm not going to fight you.
Some guy's going
the
to bump
captain
into
or
him and he's
whoever.
going to get triggered.
I want to put him on 2 paddleboards, see what happens.
Oh, that'd be good.
So sorry, Catherine. We're running out of time. We need an answer. What do you think about one more date with Mike?
Fine, I'll do one more date.
Okay. Look at that.
There we go.
Mike, there you go. You have exactly 3 days to change careers and figure out how to support yourself financially. Good luck.
All right, thanks, guys.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I know I'm not the only one who's been wanting to hear from these two again.
Oh,
and
for sure.
finally, we've got Mike and Catherine back on the phone for an update.
Matherin, as I call them.
Oh, God, they have a couple name already?
It's their celebrity name to
We
me.
don't even know if they're still dating.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Let's talk to
Maybe
him.
not.
Hey, guys, how's it going? It sounds like you are still together and unconcussed.
We are together.
Yay.
Yay, Matherin lives.
It's been pretty crazy, but so good.
Wait, what's been crazy?
Just the fighting, you mean? The car jitsu?
Just fixing his broken nose over and over again.
Oh, you guys are fighting each other now? Cute.
It's kind of
Why don't I let
crazy
him talk
because,
about
you
that?
know, Catherine's been my biggest fan and supporter.
Oh,
Wow,
good.
Catherine.
She should be. That's
awesome. So do you go to like a lot of car jitsu matches, Catherine?
I have. I really have.
Oh, that's adorable.
She makes the signs and everything.
You're like the one in the crowd.
Yeah.
I love that, though, for your man.
Yeah, you know, the more we went out, I just found out there's more to life than just tying seatbelts around people's necks so they can't breathe. You know?
There is?
God, there is
Wow.
such deep moments on this show.
Okay. All right.
That's actually really sweet. So you found other interests or what?
Yeah, and that's exactly why this Friday is actually going to be my final car jitsu match.
Wait,
Wait.
you're retiring?
You're giving it up?
Well, I just think our relationship is just too important to risk it anymore.
Wait, you can't have both?
I keep reminding him he's not getting any younger.
Yeah.
And you get beat up for a living.
You don't want to be choking people out in a Subaru into your like 70s and 80s. I feel like you got
that makes it better.
I would
I
love
think.
that.
maybe.
I would go see 2 old guys in
Kinda
a car.
sold me on it.
Okay.
Go at it.
Hold on, my grip is weird. Hold on.
Well, I don't know if they have it, but hopefully, Mike, someday you'll end up in the Car Jitsu Hall of Fame, and you guys can take your kids to see Daddy's golden seatbelt trophy up on the wall and be like, "Oh, those were the days."
Why do I picture just a Honda Accord parked outside of a mini mall with the sign propped up next to it?
That's the Hall of Fame.
All the awards are just on the windshield.
Wow. Well, hey, congratulations. We're glad to hear that you two are still together and
Dude,
that
and
you're moving
serious.
forward with your relationship. So cool.
No, we're really happy.
Yay!
All right.
Car fighting leads to love.
Well, keep us updated on how your relationship continues to change and what your next endeavor is going to be, Mike.
Awesome. Thank you guys for all your help.
Yeah.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
This is Ashley Akinetti from the Ben and Ashley I Almost Famous podcast. You could have lost 10 pounds already if you already started 1 month ago. So are you ready to start today? Find out if weight loss meds are right for you in just 3 minutes at tryfh.com. Tryfh.com.
Tryfh.com.
Results vary based on start weight and adherence to diet, exercise, and program goals. Data based on independent studies sponsored by Future Health. Future Health is not a healthcare services provider. Meds are prescribed at provider's discretion.
It's almost time. Are you ready? The one and only Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel. Hotel's opening up this summer, and we can't wait to show it off. Deluxe king and queen rooms, grand suites, incredible views of the Cascades and the Snoqualmie Valley, expanded non-smoking gaming floor, a destination spa. Are you kidding? Check out snowcasino.com. Seattle's closest is now Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel.
For some of us,
personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Step into the presence of God. Visit us at the Pursuit Church. From deeply devoted, biblically based, and powerful preaching to authentic, spirit-filled worship to Christ-centered prayer, you'll experience the full presence of God and His people. See what God is doing and experience a multi-generational church, all with one voice, worshiping and celebrating the one true God. Right here at the Pursuit Snohomish, online at thepursuitnw.com.
This Valentine's Day, celebrate every love story with Pandora. Whether it's romantic, platonic, familial, or a gesture of self-love, Pandora's versatile designs let you express your unique connections in meaningful ways. Each piece tells a story of love or friendship that transcends materialism, turning every gift into a heartfelt message that connects hearts. From best friends to significant others, Pandora helps you honor the bonds that make life richer and more meaningful. Make the feeling last, from first sight to forever, on Valentine's Day and every day. Be love. Shop Pandora jewelry today, in-store or online at pandora.net.